And welcome back to the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. The Royals are currently in the month of June as we will move on to July and the All-Star break. In today's episode, the Royals still playing really good baseball, hovering around 20 games over 500 as we hit the MLB draft. Now, we're not going to have a great pick, but I'm just looking at a guy on the board, Jay Ting, that guy. Obviously, we didn't get him. I think the Phillies got him at 15. That dude was a surefire 95 to 99 overall right off the gates. Insane, and his potential I think was anywhere from 89 to 99. Like seriously, one of the best guys you could have gotten. I didn't do a great job scouting, I'm not gonna lie to you. We get Cliff Bove in the first round, Ryan Shelley in the second round, a relief pitcher. I believe Bove was an outfielder, I think, or was he a second baseman? I'm not sure. We get Jonas Rosario, who's a second baseman in the third round, 19 years old, coming out of JUCO. Fourth round, we get Wallace Prince. He's injured, he's coming out of junior college, 20 years old, but upside's kind of there. Vernon Sanchez now in the fifth, coming out of high school. He's 19 years old, right fielder. Brock Galargara, okay, sixth round pick out of high school. He's a catcher. Richard Munson, another catcher out of high school, 18 years old, 86 potential, could be the max. The draft wasn't great. Anyways, on to the All-Star game. Brady Singer has finally broken through. He is dominant this season, 2.66 is the ERA. He's having a great season. It'll be between him and Michael Kopech, I think, for whoever wins the Cy Young. And Scott Barlow makes the All-Star game. 2.21's the ERA for Barlow. Well deserved. 2 All-Stars so far for the Royals, but really key that we get a guy in, of course, Singer in the All-Star game. Ty France is an All-Star. I mean, the guy's batting .322. He's an MVP candidate this season. So France is in. Will we have a fourth? And we will, oh my goodness, Bobby Witt Jr. makes the All-Star game. Adalberto Mondesi makes it for the Oakland Athletics, but Bobby Witt Jr. has made the All-Star team. 12 home runs, 65 RBI, 276 average. Witt, at 25 years old, will finally get his first All-Star game nod as, wow, Josh Hader gets traded from the Diamondbacks over to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim for a package including Jorge Mateo, and we will actually play the Angels in tonight's video. But looking at the MVP race, no Ty France for the Cy Young race. Michael Kopech currently in first. In second, there is Brady Singer. So here you go, Royals and Angels. Los Angeles isn't playing great baseball right now. Their record currently stands at 40 wins and 52 losses. As for the Royals, 19 games over 500 at 55 and 36. If they win tonight, they'll be 20 games over. So 55 and 36 for the Royals, and again 40 and 52 for the Angels. And folks, if you haven't yet though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on the channel. Mike Trout, of course, will make the trot out to center field. This guy has not tasted any victory yet, really, with the Angels, at least in the postseason. This season, another great year for Trout, 25 home runs, batting .301, another All-Star season for Mike Trout. So it'll be Trout versus Dylan Carlson, obviously in center for the Royals. Carlson coming into this game batting .284, kind of again cooled down since last season. Patrick Sandoval making the start for Los Angeles, 4.46 is the ERA for the lefty in Sandoval, which means Garrett Cooper's back in the lineup. No MJ Melendez tonight for the Kansas City Royals. So starting off this game, Dylan Carlson will strike out on a Sandoval slider. One gone for Ty France. France gonna blast one up the middle. It's gonna get through. Ty France will be on with a 1-out knock. Again, he came in today batting .334. That will only rise with that knock by Ty France. And France is at a point where if he goes 1 for 3 in a ball game, his average goes down. That is crazy. Vinny Pasquantino flies out into center field. Here's your Royals lineup. It goes Carlson, France, Pasquantino, Witt, Santander, Perez, Cooper, Garcia, and in the 9, no Gavin Cross tonight. He's getting the night off or the day off. It'll be Bo Steen instead, the righty, and Steen will be taking the duties in left field. So Witt pops out to end the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. The former Pirate and Key Brian Hayes will draw a leadoff walk. David Fletcher now going to roll one on the ground to Ty France. France to second to Garcia. Garcia to first. Oh! David Fletcher going to beat out the throw. Fletcher will be on first for Mike Trout. Trout going to hit one in the right center field, but trying to get there in time will be Dylan Carlson. He does. What a play by Carlson. 2 outs for the second baseman in Brandon Lau on the 1-1 pitch. Lau right back to the mound. There is the All-Star and hopefully the Cy Young, Brady Singer. We go to the top of the second. Santander up first for Kansas City. He's going to roll one to third. There is Key Brian Hayes at the hot corner. He'll throw it on down to Ronald Guzman. 1 out for Salvi Perez, and Perez is going to chase that fastball up and away. 2 outs in the inning for Garrett Cooper. Still batting .339, given that is kind of .339 with some baggage. He's only hit left-handed pitching, so yeah, I mean, just keep that with a grain of salt. Anyways, to the bottom of the second, Rhys Hoskins going to strike out looking on a slider. Taylor Ward now comes up on the 3-2. He's going to walk on a Singer slider. Luis Renifo now on the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Singer sets him down with the circle change. 8 spot up, it's Ronald Guzman. Guzman strikes out. Singer's dealing early like he tends to do. We go to the top of the third. Luis Garcia up first for the Royals. That ball is going to bleed in left field. Luis Garcia, folks, is that guy. He's going to be on with the leadoff single. Bo Steen now comes up on the 1-2. Steen going to hit one into left. Again, the guy's really not in our future plans in the outfield, but he can hit. He's not a really good defender, but Bo Steen, man, that dude can hit the baseball. Dylan Carlson will tap it back to Patrick Sandoval, but honestly, swing, bunt, and moves both guys over for Ty France, and wow. Okay, France strikes out, and wow, Pasquantino strikes out. So second and third, 1 out. The Royals get nothing. We go to the bottom of the third. Daniel Susac up first for Los Angeles, but he's going to ground one to Ty France. France to Pasquantino, 1 out. Brian Hayes, the additional 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Hayes on a slider. David Fletcher now on the 1-2. Fletcher on the ground right to Ty France. Easy play. We are still scoreless going into the top of the fourth. So here comes Patrick Sandoval back out to the mound. Bobby Witt Jr. going to put one on the ground to David Fletcher. 99 speed out of Witt, but Fletcher hurries up and makes the play. 1 out. Anthony Santander, the switch hitter now on the 3-2 pitch. Going to hit one hard, but right to first, and it's snagged on the backhand by Guzman. Here comes Salvi Perez, and Perez on a slider going to pull it into left. There is Taylor Ward. The Royals go down in order in the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Here is Mike Trout, the consensus best player of our generation, will strike out in a fastball. And oh, by the way, how could I forget? Of course, there's a glaring hole on this Angels team. Obviously, no Shohei Ohtani. If you haven't been watching the series, Ohtani's with our AL Central rivals in the Minnesota Twins. We saw them in the playoffs last season. So yes, no Ohtani anymore for the Angels. He jumped ship to go to Minnesota. So we kick off the top of the fifth with Garrett Cooper. Cooper going to hit a circle change the other way. He does exactly what he's supposed to do with that baseball. He'll be on with the leadoff single. Luis Garcia now in the 3-2 is going to get popped up on a circle change. There will be the third baseman in Brian Hayes. 1 out. Bo Steen on the 3-2. Going to hit one hard, and my goodness, Bo Steen does it again. He's 2 for 2, runners on first and second, 1 out, and that does it for Sandoval as in comes the Angels bullpen. Early in this game, the Sandoval couldn't even make it to 5. So here comes Dylan Carlson on the 3-2. Leadoff walk, or of course with the new pitcher. They're loaded for Ty France. On the 2-2, France will hit a fastball into center field. He does a better job with runners on scoring position than he did in his last AB. This time he'll pick up the sac fly. Everyone will be safe. And the Royals up 1-0 thanks to the sac fly by Ty France and the base running by Garrett Cooper. Let's see if we can add on. We will. Vinny Pasquantino hits one the opposite way into left field. That will score 1. Maybe it will score 2. We are sending the runner from first. And we're in there with Dylan Carlson. 3-0 our score thanks to Vinny Pasquantino's 2-run double with 2 outs. Bobby Witt Jr. Perfect into left. Oh, troubling play out there left by Taylor Ward. We will send Pasquantino. Everybody's safe. 4-0 for Kansas City. In the top of the fifth, looking for more Anthony Santander on the 1-2 runner going. Witt, look at that speed. He'll be safe at second base with 2 outs. In, still to the box, Santander. Witt running Santander into right. That ball is going to be caught out there by Luis Renifo. We go to the bottom of the fifth, and the damage has been done. 4-0 Kansas City as Taylor Ward on a 3-1 pitch is going to pop out to Salvador Perez. Perez going behind the dish, and he'll make the play. 1 out now for the right fielder, Luis Renifo on the 2-2. Swing and miss, his second strikeout of the game. I don't want to mention it, but something's going on in Brady Singer right now, which is really good in terms of historical baseball. You know, the process of the game. I'm just saying we're through 5 innings, 4-0 Royals. The Angels, I'll say it, they don't have a hit just yet. Ooh, I don't know. We haven't gotten a no-hitter since the World Series last year. I'm just saying. Anyways, to the top of the sixth, Garrett Cooper up first. He's going to blast one in to center. That ball will be caught. Luis Garcia's up. Actually, by the way, we have a runner on first. Garcia going to fly out in it to left field. That will be the second out of the inning. Now to the dish, it will be Bo Steen. Steen's 2 for 2. By God, he's 3 for 3. I mean, it's basically the same spot every single time. Look at Bo Steen, man. Second and third, 2 outs. Dylan Carlson, however, he's going to hit one softly on the ground to David Fletcher. Let's move to the bottom of the sixth. Daniel Susac up first. He's going to strike out on a slider. 1 out for the top of the order, which means Brian Hayes on the 2-1. Hayes is going to get popped up into center. There will be Dylan Carlson. 2 gone now for David Fletcher. On the 1-2, Fletcher puts one on the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Witt over to first. That will do it for the sixth. 4-0 Royals. Still no hits for Los Angeles as we go to the top of the seventh. Ty France right back up the mound to Andrew Wantz. Wantz to first to Guzman. 1 down for Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino! Oh my goodness. I mean, fastball right down the middle. Vinny's going to do what he's got to do. Deep right center field top, and it's out of here. You can put on the board. Yeah, Vinny Pasquantino with the solo shot for Kansas City. He makes it a 5-0 game, the 16th home run of the season for the Royals' first baseman, 419 feet off the bat. And the Royals continue their dominance here in Los Angeles. 5-0 with Bobby Witt Jr. to the dish. And on the 3-1 pitch, he's going to hit one to first. Ronald Guzman can't play it. He does the classic Olay at first. We'll have him now on to first and third with 2 outs, and Garrett Cooper is going to fly out into center field. I mean, again, it's a 5-0 game. You kind of see my thought process throughout this one. Again, 5-0 Royals as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Mike Trout at first. Singer's still pitching because you know why, but that was pitch 102, and it's a walk of Mike Trout. Brandon Lau in the 2-2 strikes out, though. 1 gone now for Taylor Ward. Actually, 2 down for Taylor Ward. Pitch 114 for Singer. And unfortunately, yeah, okay, we can say it now. The no-hitter has come to an end. I mean, you thought it was going to come to an end eventually. Singer was running out of gas. If we went combined no-hitter like we've done before, I'll be honest, we probably would have got it. It's just that I wanted to go the full game with Singer. Taylor Ward hits a shot. 2 gone in the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Hicks now comes up to pitch. Luis Renifo is going to pick up his 3rd strikeout of the game. Let's go to the top of the 8th, 2 outs. Trevor Rosenthal still in the major leagues. Dylan Carlson's going to hit one hard in center field, but that ball will be caught out there by Mike Trout. Let's go now to the bottom of the 8th. Hicks still pitching. Ronald Guzman going to barely put that ball to 3rd. Ty Francis got it over to 1st. 1 out now for the 9 spot, which means the catcher for Los Angeles and Daniel Susac on the 1-1. Susac into left. There is Bo Steen. Steen kind of overplays it, but he's going to go back and make the grab. 2 gone for the top of the order. Ke'Bryan Hayes in the 2-2. Hayes can hit one into center, but there is Dylan Carlson once more. We will go straight to the bottom of the 9th inning. I'm not going to lie to you, I've never done this before, but I simmed the top of the 9th inning. Oh, Bobby Witt hit a home run. Whoops. On to the bottom of the 9th. Blake Treinen comes in a non-save situation. Obviously, no longer the closer of the Royals, but Treinen has been fairly good this season. It's just that he's getting older and he hasn't really been playing all that much. But I still think he's pretty good. I mean, he's going to get David Fletcher to ground out right there. Mike Trout now comes up on the 1-2 pitch. Trout going to hit that ball into right. There will be Anthony Santander. 2 gone in the inning. Last hope for Los Angeles will be Brandon Lau in the 3-2. Lau, swing and a miss. Treinen gets him on a cutter, and that's going to do it here from Anaheim. The Kansas City Royals are going to take down the Los Angeles Angels. They will beat them by a score of 6-2. The Royals now officially 20 games over 500 with their new record of 56 wins and 36 losses. As for the Angels, again, they were 1 hit in tonight's game, the only hit being the 2-run home run by Taylor Ward. So the Royals out-hit them 12-1, and they will outscore them, of course, 6-2. Singer gets his 13th win of the season, only 2 earned runs, obviously, with that Taylor Ward home run. And for the Angels, they will now fall to a record of 40 wins and 53 losses. So, folks, thank you all for watching episode number 71 of the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to like if you are enjoying the series so far. Give us a hand for watching, and Mamba forever.